Welcome to the Comedy Pop-Up Podcast. If you'd like to catch one of our live shows, April 10th we'll be at Rush Street in Culver City, and April 12th we'll be at the Sycamore Tavern in Hollywood. For more information on any of these shows, please check out our website, comedypopupla.com. All right, let's start the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, how's it going? Welcome to Comedy Pop-Up Podcast. Obviously, Ron G is the usual host. Unfortunately, Ron G.
Ronnie G.
Ronnie G.
Ron G.
Hey, it's me, Ronnie G. Anyway, he's not here today. So I'm Jeff Leach. I'm your standing guest host. And joining me are two very special guests. Esther Koo, fantastic comedian,
Who
very talented young lady.
recently unblocked you from Instagram.
Oh, I've still got you blocked, so I wouldn't know.
Oh, I'm still blocking you?
She's also the host of Koo and the Gang.
I blocked you. You know why I blocked you? I was trying to remember yesterday. Nick was like, why did you block him?
Let me do the fucking intro, Koo. Jesus Christ.
You finished the intro.
I haven't. Kevin Brennan as well, our other guest, host of Burning Brennan on Compound Media.
Burning Bridges.
Well, it's Burning Brennan,
You should have named it The Better Brennan.
Hashtag it. That's what they hashtag it as on Compound Media. And I'm Jeff Leach. There you go.
And Misery Loves
Hello.
Company. I have two podcasts.
Are you still doing Misery Loves Company?
Yeah, of course.
Now, I thought there was a whole thing that Lenny, your co-host on that, you and him had a big fallout. You stopped doing the podcast for a while. So now it's back together, is it?
Do you follow Lenny's Printer on Twitter? It's amazing.
No, I haven't.
pretty good.
I haven't followed
He's
that
really
account.
good.
He's fucking good.
This is a parody account, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Or is it really?
Because Lenny does
Lenny's
that printer
Printer.
joke for 25 years, and somebody created a Twitter handle called Lenny's Printer.
Wait, I haven't heard the printer joke.
He's like, he goes on stage, he goes, I know what you guys are thinking.
Can
I'm
this
here.
guy fix my printer?
Can this guy fix my printer?
Oh,
I know
wow.
you guys are looking at me saying, can this guy fix my printer? One show, he was going up right after me. So I said to Liz, I go, I got a new opening joke. You're going to love it. So I went up, I go, hey, you guys are looking at me saying, can this guy fix my printer?
Oh, my God.
So then
I got no idea why you two have
Liz
such
almost
a
shit her.
strained
Liz almost
relationship.
shit herself, you know. So she's like, she went out of the room screaming, and then I went after I did my set. I went to get paid from SD. We'll call her something else. Anyway, to protect
Barbara, there you go. Let's call her Barbara.
I went to get my payment from Barbara, and she gave me a really dirty look, you know.
I'm not surprised,
She
yeah.
gave me a very dirty look. So I was like, what? She found out already?
How would you feel if someone did that to you? Just
I'd
open up
be
with some of your
honored.
stuff?
I'd be honored. It'd be a fucking honor. So then I said,
imitation is the finest
and then
form of
somebody
flattery.
came up to me, Des Bishop, I think he said, yeah, I heard you did Lenny's joke. Like it was a big fucking crime against humanity.
Oh my God.
Yeah, first it was like Auschwitz, and then me doing Lenny's printer joke. Lenny wasn't there, but you know they told him, of course. But so there's a parody account, Lenny's printer. No, what happened
You should
was
start a Patreon where you pay people if they do Lenny's joke before he goes up on stage.
So then,
if you want the man to be
so
killed,
then
what is that
no, so
squeaking?
then
What is that
that's
squeaking?
me working
Kevin,
a chair.
Kevin's
All right.
leg is.
I got very restless leg syndrome on my podcast.
So you and Lenny have an incredibly strained relationship, but you've decided
No,
to do
so-
a podcast again together, or not?
No, she's not. He hasn't been on the show in 2 years. No, what
So
happened
who
was,
did you do it with now? Because then you have a black guy hosting with you after.
yeah, and
so
he
then you-
almost. What happened
you
was,
fucking upset him.
Lenny's
with
a
some
creep,
racist
okay?
stuff.
Lenny brought me to his apartment to shoot a sketch,
Yeah.
and he said that my role is to play the masseuse, and he like took his shirt off, and like I had to like massage his back.
you guys were
In
just
his
the two of you.
defense, in his defense,
No,
if
there
I
were
was
other people
casting-
there.
If I was casting an Asian,
That's not perfect. If you're by
masseuse,
himself.
it's literally you or Margaret Cho. Those are my choices. Do you know what I mean? There's no one else to book for that. If you need a comedy Asian actress to play, a
There was
masseuse,
like the camera guy, and me and him.
yeah.
So anyway, what
He's like,
happened
this is
was,
really low
Listen,
budget.
that was his like tick off list before he got married. He was allowed one last swing of the fucking club.
So what
It
happened
you. He
was-
put his bets on you.
what happened was, I did it. I was doing Misery Loves Company. Then Lenny quit. Then I was doing different people. Then I got Jimmy Martinez. He was going to be my
Tell me-
co-host.
See that video?
You
He
got-
took a swing at him.
Yeah. Tell me who Jimmy Martinez is because I don't know this guy. He's
He's like a
comic.
black guy. I don't know if he's black,
He's like
but he's
really
probably
big.
Puerto
Yeah,
Rican.
he's
But
black.
he's used to be with Jason Steinberg, who Esther Koo was with.
Was he an actor or a comedian or stand up?
Yeah,
Bit of both.
yeah.
Okay. Because you were making,
So-
I saw a clip where you were basically making jokes like, you don't have a fucking career anymore. Like, you don't have any.
No, he said he had a lot going on in LA. So I said, well, let's call your manager.
Oh, there you go. And you did call his manager.
I knew his manager's phone number. I've known him since 1991. So I called his manager. I go, does Jimmy have a lot going on? He goes, do you have a lot going on? He didn't even answer the
Okay,
question.
that was so stupid to get mad at because we're comedians. Like, we do this
No,
shit.
first of all,
You were
Jason
saying
should have
that-
just said he's doing fine. He's got, instead of
Oh, I know.
Jason
Jason
playing like,
should have pretended
Jason was like, no, well, what do you have going on, Kevin? I go, I didn't say I had a lot going on. I said I had nothing going on, and that way I protect myself. So then the idea was, then, you know.
You got 2 weekly podcasts.
Yeah, so then Cumia, they wanted me to do a show there with Jimmy.
Yeah.
And then Jimmy went over there, and then, you know, it just didn't work out. You know, whatever. I don't want to trust Jimmy because he might kill me. So I was always doing Misery Loves Company.
He swung at you.
Yeah.
And then I saw him like push some lady as well, which that was the bit that upset me. He like fucking...
Yeah, Carrie Carabas.
She tried to go, hey, calm down.
Yeah.
He was like, fuck you, bitch, or something like that. That was the bit I didn't like because he had nothing to do with
He
that.
came back a week later, apologized to Carrie.
All right.
He didn't hit anybody. He
So
could have
you
hit
never-
me.
He
Nothing happened?
jostled her.
So I want to do a
care.
black-white show with Jimmy at Cumia because I couldn't do it at Misery Loves Company because we didn't have any security. At Cumia, they have people there. So they have cameras. So if something happens, there's proof. There's evidence.
Yeah.
And somebody will call the cops or break it up. So then, and I went over there and then to do one there. And now all along, I was going to keep Misery Loves Company. And then because that was free and that was, and, you know, and they knew like, Cumia knew that if I just quit doing Misery Loves Company, that
the
most people wouldn't follow me there. But this way I can keep promoting Cumia as I'm promoting
The
Misery
irony
Loves
being, though,
Company.
it's called Misery Loves Company, and you've literally removed all the fucking company from the podcast.
There's a little
You keep
irony.
upsetting
There is a
people.
little irony. I've gone through some co-hosts, you know, and but you know, it's like
Maybe
you know what it
Esther-
is.
maybe
It's
Esther
comics.
And
you know
you know?
how
I'm a
she's been
big.
looking for.
First of all, I just need to say I'm
You're
a
a big
huge.
fan,
I'm a
right?
huge Kevin Brennan fan, and I've listened to all of your shows.
Well, this is a very weird. This is a very
Not all.
strange triangle of. Let's
So let me just
call it what it
so
is,
on my
egos.
on
Oh,
Twitter, Misery
Kevin
Loves
fucking Brennan, go on, mate.
Misery Loves Company is a free podcast on. It's not really. It used to be on Riotcast. It's no longer there.
It's on
but
iTunes.
yeah, but you can get iTunes. You get it from my Twitter. All the links are there. And then Cumia, I'm at Cumia, but that's one day a week, so that's more like extra content for the Cumia network because his major show is Artie and Anthony. And then he has another morning show, which I don't speak of. And then, so my show is just once a week, extra. They have like 5 or 6 extra. I
Ladies
call
and
them,
gentlemen,
now I
you
call
are
them
listening
extra
to the
content.
Comedy
He's got
Pop-Up
a blind guy
podcast
on there.
the Comedy Pop-Up Network.
now my
Brian
sidekick
P.
is-
McCarthy.
Now my sidekick is blind, and it's good because he's not a comic. I really think comics have a problem.
Roll back. So you have a new co-host from Misery Loves Company who is a blind man, woman.
Man,
Okay, how did you meet
a blind woman.
How did you meet a blind guy?
Could you imagine the luck of meeting a blind woman? It just seems too good to be true.
That's
She's
a
this
fantasy.
social
a blind woman. No, I say even for his wife that it's as a married man or married man.
Hang on. You make these statements, then you never fucking like get into them. Where is this random blind guy just come from?
No, let me just say a married
I'm
blind
assuming
guy.
you bumped into each other. Hey?
Yeah, no,
Hey?
a married blind guy is almost perfect because you don't see your wife atrophy in front of your very eyes. You know what I mean? Like you're as beautiful as the day I met you.
You're so smart because your wife listens to all your podcasts.
She won't listen to this.
Well, when we
bury this.
first met, you were sleeping on the couch. Are you still on the couch? You're allowed to?
No,
Are you in
I'm
the
not.
bedroom again?
When we first met,
When me and you first met in New
Yeah.
York, you were sleeping on the fucking couch and you didn't even know if you were going to have a wife. For much
we've had
longer.
some ups and downs.
Yeah, just putting it lightly. So where are you at now? An up or a down?
I'm on the bunk bed.
You're on a bunk bed.
No,
All
I'm
right.
kidding. No, she's out here with me, my lovely bro. Now listen, I'm not easy to get along with, and I'll admit
No,
it.
stop it.
I hang my hat on that now.
Esther's already.
People don't like me.
Esther's already.
I love
I
you.
like you actually. This is
We
this is
love
the irony.
you.
It's weird. This is why I said it was like a hate podcast because Esther loves you. I got a lot of love for you.
A lot of love.
We hate each other.
It's in my pants.
And then
I got a lot of love.
how do you feel about Esther?
Whole
This
lot
is
of
what we really
love.
want to get to.
Bam.
At the risk of your wife listening to this podcast, how do you feel about Esther? You got a little soft spot for Esther?
Yes, he does.
You ever think you could be
No,
senpai?
Esther,
What do you think?
listen. Every time I, you know, you run into a lot of Asian women on the subways and in New York City.
Yeah.
They all have that same fucking hideous laugh. Like I don't know what it is.
Oh,
I
her
don't
laugh is horrendous.
It's because we've been oppressed for centuries, and
then
finally
it's a laugh.
we're free.
know.
Yes.
You cover your mouth and you're like hee 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 hee. It's really.
I wanted to
it's
ask
too
actually,
much.
why do you sound like? Why do a lot of Asian ladies sound like they're crying when they're orgasming?
Because we are crying because we've
with
gone.
joy of being able to do it.
Well, just being able to like be free, and we were told it's from our repressed upbringing. Like we were
Yeah.
told to be quiet, like don't be seen,
isn't it
be in the
fact that-
background.
Isn't it the fact that a lot of Asian countries infantize young women? Like they like them to be just 17, which is I think the legal age of consent over there. In
Yeah.
anime and shit, it's like she's still in schoolgirl outfit, and so it's like the more
it's true.
You can be.
They want their women to be quiet and submissive, and then I'm like an
Who
outspoken-
doesn't? Who doesn't?
That sounds like a perfect woman. Yeah. Doesn't everyone
Only
want
in
their
LA
partner?
where we're a bunch of cucks. I want my woman to be powerful.
How do you wait?
Everybody else is
wait,
like,
hang on a
shut
sec.
up.
You use you use the word cuck a lot. That's like a young person word, man. I really mean to speak
Kevin's
to you about
cool.
that.
You didn't know this?
Chill the fuck out.
I'm like the
I'm
rock-
gonna take the word of the stone Asian racist over here. Chill out a second.
What?
She's a stone Asian racist. She smokes a lot of weed.
Oh,
And
I thought you
apparently
were
she's a
talking about me.
racist now. That's what the latest
Yeah.
thing is, right? You just upset a whole
I'm
load of
trying to
people.
get Kevin to smoke weed because
All right, let's-
it would actually help him a lot.
Yeah, I think you should smoke
He's
weed
very
too.
stressed
Take away
out.
the
Like
glaucoma.
you must get kidney stones all the time or something.
Yeah.
Do you?
I'm sitting on one right now. No, I don't. I'm stressed
help
out,
with
but there's
it?
nothing
Well,
I
hang
can
on a
do.
second, let me-
Pot doesn't help me. Pot doesn't relax me.
Let's get into that. I don't know the story. I just saw something on Twitter. Apparently, you're a fucking racist now, right? What
Yeah,
was this?
according to the New York Post.
Okay, tell me why the New York Post.
Because I tweeted
Thinks that
out,
you're
I said, don't act like these self-driving cars aren't being made for us chinks. And this Asian guy wrote about it and was like, look at her. She's got these racially charged tweets.
I like that you're still going for that real highbrow comedy. I like.
Well,
you're
it
pushing
was
the
a
boundaries.
freaking tweet.
Yeah.
you know?
No, exactly.
So they came after me, and all
Sure.
these Asians, this group of Asians are mad.
Well, who came after you specifically?
This writer, Christian Golian, who writes for New York Post.
Okay.
But
Is he a
there-
chink?
Is he Chinese?
Yeah, he's Asian, and but he must be like half.
Which
because
Asian
there's
is
a-
he? Is it-
I don't
'cause
know
there's a
what
lot of
kind
ra-
of Asian. Google him.
Because there's a lot of racism between.
I like how you dismiss
The
the,
same
fucking
continent.
producer. Google him.
Google
like
him. He's sitting on his phone.
You're the
Go on,
fucking
go on. All
queen
right, so
of
this
Thailand.
guy's upset because you used the word chink, or because
Because I'm making fun of
He doesn't
Asians, and
understand
they
humor?
said I'm a disgrace to Asians. Like she keeps making fun of her.
I mean, you
us.
are. You don't play piano.
I
You're
do
not
play
a doctor,
piano.
Really?
Yes.
I don't believe you.
Oh my God! I will show you.
I don't believe
We
you.
can go to my uncle's house after
I'm
this.
not
He has a
going to
piano. We're
any
gonna
of your
play the
family members'
piano.
houses.
You live with your uncle?
No.
Is he a white middle-aged man?
By the way, there is no camera on this podcast, so I'm going to point out that was air quotations
Oh.
from Kevin Brennan there.
Oh, you're so good.
All right, so back to my blind sidekick.
No, fuck you. I want to hear the friend
Thank
of the
you.
story. So what happened with your big racist story? Have you confronted this guy? You written a tweet to him?
I followed him on Twitter because I said, thanks for the press. This is great. This
Yeah.
is the best thing that's happened
Why
to
was
me.
there a
Seriously,
picture
that's
of
how
Jim
Sarah
Norton?
Silverman got blown up. She said she called somebody. She
A
said,
chink on Conan.
Yeah, no, not on Conan, on Bill Maher's show, and they went nuts. And then the guy came on with Bill, and she came on a later episode, and it became like this big thing. And then Sarah got a lot of attention just by calling an Asian guy a gook or a chink or whatever.
Well, you got a lot
She
of
said
attention at
chink.
one point for having sex with Sarah, taking her virginity. So I mean,
No, I didn't get anything from
you
that.
do. You talk about Sarah. You bring her up a
Well,
lot in
she
conversation.
wrote-
I
she
bring
wrote
her,
about
I
it
bring
in
it
her
up
book.
never. It's in my Wikipedia. So
Other
every,
people always bring it
every
up.
hack radio DJ.
He just called you a hack.
No, I'm not calling.
I'm not a radio- I'm not a
he's
radio DJ.
He wishes he was a radio DJ.
Yeah, I wish I had that kind of money. You fucking kidding me? I live in
KOLS.
Los Angeles.
Hey,
where they don't pay
bloody.
for comedy.
Hey, it's a beautiful day. The traffic's backed up in the 405 going over the hill.
That is how I would be.
That's every day.
You
Hey,
love-
it's a beautiful day. No one leaves. That's why there's traffic here.
They're going to really enjoy editing all this peeking.
I know all these. I know.
You would think after doing 2
Peking
weekly
duck.
fucking podcasts, you know how to not scream into a microphone.
I don't though. That's my whole shtick.
That's your shtick,
or
yeah?
niche.
I'm an angry guy. I
No,
scream
I
a
yell.
lot.
I get a little. I like yelling because I can't yell on stage because there's a lot of white women who don't approve of me. You know.
I think it's a lot of
Dirty
See,
look.
do white women get mad at you for shitting on white women?
No, they get mad at me for just because they're entitled and they're the worst people on earth for comedy. And also, I think they're probably not happy that my wife's not white because they probably think I rejected them. I have. They're hideous.
But do,
see a-
do
you
you
see
think
a-
they want
I'm
you?
going
see
to
a
back you
fit-
up on that.
huh?
Do you think they want you?
Yeah, everybody wants me. You see a 50-year-old woman at the fucking. I mean, they should just die.
I'm with you, man. White women are going to bring about the end of the white race. That's my
No,
opinion.
they're the worst.
white
They're
men
the
will wanna
worst. And I
fuck
hope
women.
you're listening. You're the worst. And you're thinking, me too? Yes, especially you.
You know that this is scientifically proven that the statistically white college educated women start all of the hashtag movements online.
Yep.
Which
wow,
is fucking terrifying.
You're right.
That's
Because they
terrifying.
think they got to represent everybody who can't read, black people who can't drive, Asian people.
Well,
they
this
think they
white
got to
woman-
represent all these people,
this white-
and they know how the system works because a lot of them have corporate jobs. But they're ruining corporate America too because you can't even fuck your secretary
They
anymore.
never
What's the
split a
point?
check either. Never split a check. I've noticed that about white women in America.
No, they want you to
Never
pay,
split a
right?
check.
They don't mind you paying.
But they want to be equal.
Me too, except when the check comes, you cunts.
I love it. This white woman
I guess I don't have to go to church now.
Called Jim and Sam. They said they accused them of white splaining Asian, like.
Oh, that's why they were on the same tweet with you, because it was a picture of you and then a picture of Jim Norton and who's the other guy?
Because they defended me, Sam Roberts.
Okay.
Because they defended me on their show, and then this
Sam
white lady
Roberts.
who's married to an Asian guy
Wow.
accused them of white splaining
Whose dick do you have to suck to get a Jim Norton
white people,
fucking
why Asians,
defense?
whatever.
Have you ever hooked up with Jim Norton?
No.
Because he loves fucking, questionable women.
We're
doesn't he?
really
Isn't
good
he
friends.
famed for that?
I can't even speak about it now. He's in so deep, I can't even speak about it.
What?
Can we just deal with the I think why the reason you were both brought here today anyway, the elephant in the room, which is like you genuinely, Esther, have like a deep-seated fucking love for Kevin Brennan.
I think Kevin Brennan is hilarious.
This is why me and you aren't friends anymore. Or we weren't ever close friends, but we were
What?
like...
No, I'll
we
tell
used
you
to
why
get
we're
on.
not
I
friends,
broke you
Jeff
guys
Leach.
up?
All right, you can tell me. Go
It's
ahead.
because I gave you my phone number and I trusted you with my phone number,
Yeah.
and then you texted me like porn photos.
I text you a picture of an old white dude with his cock out.
Yes.
Because you
Yes,
kept
yeah.
making jokes about wanting to fuck Kevin Brennan. I was like, well, this will tide you over until you finally get to sit on that sweet.
So just because you're
dick.
jealous because I want to fuck Kevin Brennan, you
Yeah.
want to send me pictures. Why don't you send me
Absolutely.
nude photos of Kevin Brennan, not some random old guy?
Because I
then
can't
wouldn't
give
have
those out.
blocked
He gave
you.
those to me in trust and honor, and I would never defy
First of all,
his friendship.
Esther
by
don't even
showing
want to
those to other
fuck me.
people.
She's a lesbian. She's like remember when Rosie Perez or not Rosie O'Donnell was like, I want to fuck Tom Cruise. It's just like she's just pretending. She's a dyke.
Well, let's get into this because you're upset that I sent
half
you what I
bisexual.
thought was a funny,
She's a dyke-
fucking,
she's a dyke
funny
chink.
fucking photo of an old white dude with his cock out and being like,
Yeah, I
"This will
don't
totally-"
look at porn. I don't
All
wanna
right,
look at
chill your fucking
penises.
boots for a second. Some people don't like jokes about fucking Asian people on the internet, but then you're going, "Oh, well, this
Yeah,
is
but
my
I don't.
right to
I
make a
don't
joke."
text them jokes over the phone.
I mean, texting,
like you
that's
sent,
technically what
you
you're
sent to
doing. You're
me.
texting them out to the fucking world. I'm just
No,
saying
but
you
they can
can't be
choose
such a
to
fucking
not
hypocrite.
follow me.
You got to be like, listen.
I don't like looking at pictures of dicks.
So if I'd sent you an old white woman vagina,
I'd be fine with it.
well, now I know. That's
No,
where it
I
went
think
wrong.
she's just like I think she's playing. She's playing it.
She loves it. She loves the because it's like fun.
No,
to like,
but the thing
it's
is, for
fun
me,
to have
okay,
power.
Kevin Brennan is just so refreshing because everybody in this industry is so afraid to talk shit about other comedians, people in the industry, but like he doesn't give a fuck because his life is over. So,
because he has no career.
so at
Exactly.
this
Well,
point,
no, you have a career,
I
just
got
no
nothing
future to it. There's like,
yeah, no future.
and
so I got nothing to live for.
I go around LA telling
brother Neil is
everybody
taking all
about
that.
Kevin Brennan, and I'm like, you listen to
And
Kevin
now I
Brennan's
almost
podcast.
got booked in Van Nuys tonight, so that's good. That was working out great
No, and when Dave Chappelle was
for
in town,
a free spot at Van Nuys.
I told Dave Chappelle.
Jiminy!
I told Chappelle, I said, next time you go to New York, will you please do Kevin Brennan's podcast? And he's like, sorry, I'm Team Neil. And
wow.
yeah, and then I
Wait, let me
said,
give out Chappelle's phone number on the show. I've had it confirmed. I know I have it, and it's confirmed. I had it confirmed by a reliable source. And if that plays, I'm going to give out Louie CK's phone number.
Hey, is Louis still doing? Does he do any shows now? Is that
No.
it? He's just not doing anything.
I heard
I'm
he's hanging
fucking-
out
Hanging out where?
No, he's not hanging out.
at clubs.
At comedy clubs, just sitting in
Yeah,
the back,
yeah.
writing down jokes.
No, he's not sitting in the back of comedy
Crying,
club.
just crying and furiously masturbating. I love that. If that's what he's doing. When's he going to start doing comedy again?
Who gives a shit? I'm glad he's not. I'm glad
I think.
I'm
like,
just glad I'm
he's
not
a
his
pervert,
type.
but he's still a funny fucking guy, and I want to watch him do comedy.
Okay.
The thing is, white women
don't?
would stand up and protest and throw shit at him.
Yeah, he's
Right?
gonna-
Don't you
yeah.
think if Louie CK went on stage tonight,
People will be like,
Yeah.
the women would stand
"It's
up and
too
throw their
soon.
purses?
Go back in your hole." Hashtag gingers no. I don't know. I don't start hashtags, so I don't know. Hashtag leave the stage.
No, he's got to wait still. He can't go on stage yet.
Yeah, how?
Well, for how
what's
long?
his expiration?
What's the fucking?
I don't know. Well, no, when he starts.
I don't know. Somebody needs to make up the rules. Like Judge
Well, hang on a
Aquilina
sec.
should.
Fucking Bill Cosby.
put a chart
Bill
together.
Cosby apparently raped a whole load of women, and he gave it like
he's still performing.
3 months, and then went, "I'm doing a fucking tour, educating young men on how to be
Well, he
beware
did
of fucking
he did
dangerous
stand
women."
up recently.
He was straight back in. He was straight
Okay,
back
you
in.
know
and
what?
that
No, I
was
did
great.
one show though.
Louis CK jerked off in
You know
front of a
what
couple
he
of
should do?
fucking
He should go
support
by a
acts.
pseudonym. He should create a fake name and then go on podcasts
He's got money.
and announce I'm performing as
As Bill Cosby.
Richard something. You know what I mean?
He's going to do a Bill Cosby tribute act.
I think he should go on.
I'm going to be performing as Aziz Ansari, says Louis CK.
No, you know he should go on stage as Kevin Brennan because I know I don't draw, and so that way he would keep a low profile.
Oh, look, there's the self-deprecation.
Then how do we know which one
I'm a
is
cock.
the
I'm a comedy cock.
Which
You
one is
are
the
a
real
comedy
Kevin
cuck. You
Brennan?
cucked yourself.
No, Louis, he's not going to go out. It's really, if he didn't have kids, he would already be out. But he's just probably too hot now. But he fucked me over. Did you hear my story about he invited me to the Super Bowl and he
what happened?
disinvited me?
A party?
No, because I was on Norton's show. Yeah, I was on Norton's show, and then somebody asked Norton, "Have you spoken to Louis?" And he said no. So I thought that's weird. I guess so I sent Louis a text. I go, hey man, I'm just texting you, so when I eventually see you, I don't have to go, hey, I was going to text you, So then he texted back, yeah, thanks for texting, whatever. Then like 2 weeks later, he's like, he invited me to the Super Bowl because the Eagles were in the Super Bowl.
Wow, he must be lonely.
He knew I was from Philadelphia.
He must have had no one reaching out.
He knew I was from Philadelphia,
It's just his luck that he has
Is that what you had
daughters
to do?
too.
A little text like, hey, just check your name, Super Bowl tickets.
Get a little pie. Yeah.
I mean, that's gotta be an awkward
Do you think
family
all British
dinner
people
every
are
night.
retarded? Is that what that voice is?
So, yeah, everybody in my hotel is like British. So they're like, oh, what a lovely day. It was 40 degrees in the pool. They're like, what a beautiful day.
You make us sound like Dick Van Dyke trying to do British. Yeah.
So anyway, so then he invited me to the Super Bowl party, on the Saturday before. So I asked my wife, I go, you want to go? And she's a big fan of his, actually. So then
Before or after the masturbation stuff?
Both.
Yeah.
So then she said, no, she thought it was a little weird. That's
She's
the
like,
problem.
finally,
The problem.
A male comic in his 50s who can actually keep it up.
No, white
I'm
women will not support him, and a lot of his fans were white women because I opened for him a couple times once, and then it was
He's gotta find a new type to jerk off in front of.
It was all white women. It was mostly middle-aged white women. They're not going to support him now.
Do you think if he pulled his dick out in front of a couple of like black or Latin support acts, they would have been like, Louis, and just like never given a shit?
Yeah, because they don't snitch.
Definitely.
It's just that simple. How come?
They would have just laughed at him.
How come all the
The problem with these girls, they were from the suburbs.
How come all these rappers don't get in trouble? Because these women don't talk, and they're raped. They're fucking. I've been to these shootings. A lot of shit goes on.
But Louis wouldn't pull his dick out in front of some black girl. Like they would just laugh at his
they would laugh.
little dick. I'm sure he's got
fucking.
Do you reckon he's got a little dick?
Probably
not. Anyway,
have you peed next to him?
I've seen it.
You've seen it? Whoa. Hang on. You're not moving on from that. How did you see it?
We were in the Poconos.
Wait. Can we get some sexy music on? Can you edit some sexy music?
Were you inebriated?
No, I haven't seen it. But you can imagine what it looks like. It's probably not impressive. So anyway, then I asked my wife, I go, you want to go to Louis' Super Bowl party?
No, wait. We're not moving on from the I've seen Louis CK's
I haven't seen his dick.
He said kidding.
So then I said, you want to go to the party? She goes, yeah. And then my kids, they knew the Eagles were in it, and they were excited to see the Super Bowl. Plus, I was out of town, so I texted Louis. I go, is it okay if I bring my kids? So then I didn't hear back for like 3 hours. I go, oh, shit, this motherfucker. So then I texted him. You
should have just gone by yourself.
I didn't know where he lived.
He wants to see you. He doesn't want to see your wife and kids.
He don't want to see me.
That was also, if I got invited to the Super Bowl, I wouldn't be inviting my fucking children.
Yeah, well, you never have
You're
kids.
that guy who goes to a fucking party.
He has kids.
Louis not allowed to be around kids.
He has kids. He
probably technically won't be allowed to be within fucking.
He's probably.
He has his own kids.
Is he going to have to knock on the doors of the millionaires he lives next to and be like, hey, Jay-Z, sorry, I'm a sex offender. So then I didn't hear for like 3 hours. So I texted. I go, if it's inappropriate for my, the kids, I get it. He goes, and then he texts back. He goes, listen. He goes, I don't want kids here. He goes, just got rid of my kids, and he goes, and then he texts back, not forever, just for the weekend. So then I go, okay, I get it. I said, let me talk to my wife. He goes, you and your wife are welcome. And then so then I didn't, and I was like, I just kind of dropped it. And then I thought, like, you know what? The next day I'm like, you know what? I'll go at halftime because my kids will be over the game by then. They'll see, they'll be ready for bed. The halftime show's a long time. So I texted him right before the half. I knew the game was going to go long. So even if I just got there for the fourth quarter, I texted him, I go, I'll just come over for the second half. He goes, no, that's all right. No, the party broke up. He basically just fucking disinvited me. He basically was like, the party's a dud. Everyone's leaving.
Meanwhile, he was probably having a huge party.
No, I know. I think Michelle Wolf cockblocked me because she hates me, and I know she was at the party because I found out from a very reliable source.
Why does Michelle Wolf hate you?
Because I hate her.
Yeah,
I hate her.
Why do you hate her?
I hate her.
Tell me why.
Because she sucks.
This is why American comedy
She sucks.
struggling. Why
She
comedy.
sucks, and her voice is hideous.
Her voice is very
It's like
irritating.
when I go high pitch here and it cuts out. That's her whole.
You didn't always hate Michelle Wolf. There was an episode of Misery Loves Company where you were like, "Well,
No, she was on
she's
once.
kind of pretty."
She was on. I was mocking her. She was on once, and she was on her phone the whole time booking a flight to fucking.
Are you serious?
Edinburgh.
That's so rude.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan.
No, I just say. I don't say. Oh,
leave it at
there's a
that.
lady out there I don't like. I just say I don't like her, and then she probably finds out because she, and she's
to-
Team Neil too. So whatever.
Why? Okay. Well, I know you hate Neil. You got. Really
I don't hate
upset.
Neil,
Were
it's
you
just
upset
that-
that I did that commercial with him? You fucking
No,
talked
I don't
about it in
hate-
your podcast. You
no.
talk about me a lot on your podcast.
Yeah, I'm obsessed with your cock.
You're obsessed with my cock. You haven't seen mine, have you?
I can only pray and hope and imagine.
I'll show you my cock. I'd go in the toilet. The
I know
urinals with
you
and
would
just
show.
fucking
You're
pull it
always
out.
naked. Every fucking
If I can
Facebook.
find any way that I could emasculate
You guys follow him on
further.
Facebook.
That's why I had
it's
to
like
block
fucking
him.
gay porn. He's always
Chill
taking
out,
pictures.
Coop. No one gives a fuck about
He's
you.
always taking pictures of himself naked, looking out a window at a hotel. I go, who do you tour with that takes these pictures? He sets them up with a camera.
But you notice that
You set the
Kevin
timer?
talked about the multiple times I've posted, which means you keep coming back for more, Kevin.
no, you stopped
clearly
because I
fucking into it.
I stopped because
And I put up another one. I'm going to do one directly after this.
no, it became like whatever.
I'm going to take
mean,
a photograph. We should both
I
take a
know.
photo
Hello,
with our
I'd
trousers
rather
down.
see pictures of Kevin Brennan shirtless.
Of course you would.
Not you.
Daddy issues.
I'd rather smell my own.
That was what I was going to ask you earlier. You make this sort of like you make it lighthearted, like I love Kevin, I'm really into Kevin, blah blah. But are you genuinely? Is there some kind of sexual affection there, an attraction? Like if Kevin one night you're at fucking it's like, I don't know, a venue, a comedy venue's Christmas party, and Kevin is sleeping on the couch again. His wife has made the right decision and left with the kids, and then you come across him. He's had a few fucking whiskeys. You've had, I don't know, fucking sake or whatever the fuck you drink. And he comes over and he's like, oh, look at me, I'm doing a Jeff Leach impression. You're like, you're so funny, Kevin. And he goes, well, why don't we go to the toilet and just fucking,
I know,
I could put my ding dong in your flim flam.
Kevin is a
Would
beautiful male specimen.
Now,
with
don't
his-
answer the fucking question.
No,
would
seriously,
you
with-
fuck his old grizzled cock or not?
Not only that, but like
grizzled.
Yeah, grizzled. It's seen some leathery. Would you sit on his leathery fucking oppressive white
First
penis
of all, I'm married. I'm married.
can't-
What do
Shut up. You've never
you
cared
can't
about your
change
wife.
my mind.
What?
How
You've
I feel
never
about
cared about
him.
your wife.
never
You
cared
say it
about
on
my wife.
every podcast you're on. Would you fuck him or not? Just answer the question.
First of all, I'm a
Probably.
caricature.
Kevin, stop interrupting this important answer. Would you have sex with Kevin Brennan?
Yes.
No, she.
Yeah. She would. She would. And I believe her.
Right. In Hollywood, everything
right.
that people say is true. Everything.
I got one
everything.
half of the
Everything
story.
that people
Well,
say
I
is
did
gonna
text
happen.
Lenny. I said, he was like, "Do you want to fuck Kevin Brennan?" And I was like, "No, but a Kevin Brennan in a Neil Brennan body, yes."
Wow, that's gonna hurt.
No, it just shows.
That's gonna hurt. So
Anybody-
you're a star fucker too, then apparently. That's what you're saying.
No, but she wants to fuck
Kevin,
Neil. I don't
Kevin,
get it.
No,
No, she wants to fuck
no,
your
I'm
personality,
saying-
your anger, your
Yes.
acidic rage. But
Yeah.
in-
But Kevin's
in
too fat
his-
for me. Like your size, what? Pants? 34?
Kevin's too fat for you?
Yeah.
He's not fat.
Him and Dave Landau are fat.
Dave Landau.
Where are you fat? I can't even see fat on
Just
you. Where
my
are you fat?
fat cock.
Yeah, just your big old fat cock.
I got a big fatty cock. No, I first of all, everybody, listen. Everybody in showbiz in Los Angeles, they all just say it doesn't mean anything what anybody says.
Oh my
This
God.
guy.
People do air kiss a lot, especially in this
No,
town.
it's
I
all
found that
just
since
it's
I moved
all
here.
it's just everywhere. It's a given. You're just talking shit. Everybody just talks shit. No one's word means anything. I'm not trying to bring everybody down. It's just a
You're not bringing
fact.
people down. I'm just
So
trying
you
to
can
think
be like,
about it
I
because-
love your act. I
think
think
he
you're
He
great.
just doesn't want to accept the fact that I want to fuck him.
Oh, he's
Shut
accepting.
up!
He said
Shut
that.
up! First of all, my wife wouldn't even let me do this podcast if you were here because you're such a fucking. She's
Does she
a fucking.
genuinely have a little? Is she worried about Esther's fucking?
No, she doesn't worry. She
relentless-
just doesn't. She just doesn't want. Whatever. I don't even know.
She doesn't have to worry. I'm not going to fuck you.
Yeah, she's. I mean, nothing's
Well,
gonna
he
happen
wasn't
anyway.
offering Esther.
Nothing's gonna happen anyway. I don't. I know women like women.
You should have never
You know what
told
this
your
reminds
wife
me of?
that you
This
have a
is
podcast.
like two kids at fucking high school, and you're being like, "Oh my god,
And you're-
Kevin
you're-
loves
No, it's
Esther."
not. No, it's
and
like
I'm the kid in the
women-
middle. Yeah, I'm the one poking.
You're the
going
counselor.
Like, Esther loves Kevin.
First of all, I wouldn't fuck. I
He's like,
wouldn't.
we wouldn't anyway. We wouldn't fuck anyway. No, I swear to God, we wouldn't. I don't even want to fuck him.
No, you're the one who started it.
Yeah, I know it, because I wanted to see if there was any truth to
Because
it.
Jeff wants to fuck me. So.
Oh, I would fuck the shit out of you. Yeah, absolutely. I think you're physically attractive. Your personality is horrendous, but you're like your physicality. I just wanted to shut that fucking laugh up.
I would love it if he fucked you so hard, like you were shit were coming out of your
I would
asshole.
fuck the shit out of her because I like petite little
Like
Asian girls.
if he fucked the shit out of her.
That's why. I would.
I've never seen that in porn.
I wouldn't deny
That's why you're causing this drama between us.
Oh, I'm very jealous. Yeah, I'm envious that Kevin.
I know, and Kevin is so stupid. He doesn't realize.
He could just have a quick one and fucking bail. Just boom,
First of all,
hit it and quit it.
I don't need women anymore.
You don't need women?
No, I'm not gonna like fucking lose my kids to get laid. I'm not stupid.
Have you ever cheated on your wife?
Never.
Okay, but you've been tempted.
No.
Really?
I'm Billy Graham.
What about during that period of time when you were having a very non-sexual relationship?
No, we were separated for a year.
Yeah, so that's hard. Men have needs. What do you just jerk
No, I
it?
didn't. Well, first of all, it's
Call up some of Louie's fucking support acts. Go, listen.
No,
you've
first
been
of all,
through
you
it once
go
already.
to like a hand job place or whatever. You know, I'm not gonna fuck. I'm not gonna. First of all, I'm not good in bed, so I'm not gonna
So what you're
fucking.
saying is you
I'm not
went
gonna
to
go
a
through
place
too
He
much.
comes really quickly.
I'm not gonna go through
You
too
went
much
to a hand
trouble.
job place. You went somewhere where you could role play.
Yeah, I'll
Esther
give you the
being there,
number. I'll give you the
effectively.
number. You want the phone number?
Yeah.
No,
I
I'm
went
not
to
gonna.
one here. I went to one here, and I had a hand job. And at the end, like it was the worst. It was such a miserable experience. And at the end of it, a cockroach ran across the wall and stopped, as if it looked to me as if to go like, "Yeah, you just did that," and then just ran off into the corner.
That was a hidden camera.
It was
Pretty
so
good.
fucking depressing. It
Pretty
was
good.
so depressing.
I don't know why it's so depressing for people.
Because it wasn't a good hand job.
Oh.
And then the cockroach, and then I felt all itchy and weird all over because
Itchy.
I'm very hygienic and
Yeah. No, those places are they're a little germy.
But I enjoy, and I also afterwards, I feel like every man, we have that thing where you can be really worked up that you need sexual gratification. But if you just jerk your own dick, at the end of it, you go, oh no, I didn't. I just needed to release some tension. That's
Yeah, but
literally what it was.
sometimes that's not enough, and that's why people go on
Yeah,
shooting
but paying
sprees.
like $20 to $60 to have someone else do it for you is just a little fucking depressing.
$60?
Well, I'm a good tipper. I'm a big tipper.
$60 is not. That's not a lot of money.
Depends
you pay that.
depends how strong the grip is. If she really grips that thing, I'll show a little extra financial support.
There's probably a place right in this strip mall, isn't
Yeah.
there? Like a hand job
Is
place.
there a place next door we can go after the show with the three of us? We'll go in there. It could be a bonding experience.
They call me a lesbian when I go get massages there.
Have you ever had a woman give you a little?
No.
Would you let a woman if she went, "Oh, you want happy finish?" Would you do it?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You legitimately like bisexual then? You're into women as well?
I mean, but I've never really acted on it, just like I've never acted on
That's
my
like every
Kevin
girl
Brennan
at fucking
crush.
college. Oh, I kissed. Oh yeah, I'm a bisexual. So they can kiss girls in front of guys. And
I'm
be
not
like,
bisexual.
"Look
I'm
at us,
half
we're-"
bisexual. Like I'm not that into it.
What's half
I
bisexual?
prefer men.
yeah,
my-
but little men.
my bottom half.
Little men.
Yeah, I like skinny guys.
When was the last
I
time?
like
wait, when was the
skinny
last time you fucked a dude?
skateboarders.
Then when was the last guy that you were with?
Last week.
And what was he? Is he like an old white dude like Kevin? Is that what your shit
No,
is?
he's
that
not.
What is he?
He's Latino.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine you with a Latino guy. Way too
Dude.
dominant characters, like powerful men who speak their minds.
He's kind of he's
their
kind of
Yeah.
not a
Hey,
he's
bitch!
not
Hey,
your
bitch! What are you doing?
He's not your stereotypical
Oh, yeah.
Latino guy.
Oh, okay. He's
Yeah.
like nerdy and weedy.
He likes it when I boss him around.
Submissive.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, that's your boyfriend
Yeah.
still? I thought he lived in Florida.
He does.
Is he a comic?
No.
He visits here?
Yeah.
Okay. So
have a-
why'd
you
you
have a
move here?
a
Why'd you move
Floridian.
here?
Because weed is legal here.
Oh my
That's
god.
the reason why. That's depressing, isn't it?
People are such idiots.
That is depressing. You can smoke it anyway. It doesn't have to be legal for you to smoke it.
Oh my God, I'm
What are you
moving
doing? What are you,
back.
Dan Natterman?
You should move back.
Dan
you should
Natterman's
go,
a
you should go
creep.
to Florida. You should go
You
and be
know,
with your
one
boyfriend in
time-
Florida.
One time I
You'd
asked
love it in
Dan-
Florida. Loads of old white men there.
Ugh, dude, Kevin Brennan's the only old white dude I like. Shut up.
Says
Stop.
you.
First of all, I'm not even old. Can somebody else get on the mic? Can one of you two guys get on the mic?
How
and-
old are you? Because
I'm old, but I look good. I just look good.
How
He
much of
looks
this
great.
is liver damage? How old are you really? What's your actual age?
72.
Very funny.
No, I just look good. I mean,
Are you 50
I don't
yet?
want to
You're 50, yeah?
apologize.
You're 50?
I'm in my 50s.
Do you get an
Oh,
old
really?
person discount yet?
They keep offering it to me, but I reject it.
And how old is Neil?
You should take it.
No, Taco Bell gave it to me. I fucking rejected it.
Hang on. How old is
they
Neil?
did just based on your
Neil's
appearance.
45 or something.
He's 45 and you're what, 50?
Wait, Neil will be. What time is it?
I love the way
I think
you're
I'll be
looking at, you're
45
thinking
this
about
year.
your brother with admiration in your eyes.
45.
45 and you're what, 50?
Yeah.
50 what?
No,
Why would you be embarrassed about 10 year
What
age?
are we speed dating? Don't worry about it. I look fucking good.
Everybody in this town is secretly Team Kevin.
I just want to
I look good.
confirm the difference in the way that you two look and see how much of that is lifestyle, money, affluence.
No, Neil looks like
happiness.
Whitney Comics tweeted something yesterday. Neil looks like a fucking. He don't look good.
I saw that photo. It was him and some other comments.
You got to get Donnell Rawlings on your podcast.
Do I?
Because he.
He's another fucking you know what. Don't make me say the N-word on a Sunday.
Nice person?
I wish.
Well recovered. Thanks, Esther.
I wish.
Thank God you're here.
No, he's another guy who talks a big game, right? But he's a big pot smoker, so he's like, I think I was high when I said that, when I agreed to do that. He's a piece of shit.
What would you like to see happen? You want to see comics like slag each other off, but then follow through with it, like organized fights?
No, it's like comics are supposed to be like something when they're not. And first of all, I don't even have a problem with comics talking shit. I have a problem with comics like being all defensive. Yeah. If you say that the reason, Lenny quit and the reason Jimmy quit was because I would basically say, call them out on what their fucking lies, And, comics, they have a tendency to lie how good they're doing or their fake humility.
Yeah, I don't like that when you go like, oh, how many gigs you getting out? And they're like, oh, man, I'm doing spots every week. I'm like, no, you're fucking not.
Yeah, or the fake humility that Bill Burr has. Like, even when comics get too big, then they become fake humility.
I only met Bill once, and he seemed like an incredibly awesome fucking dude. I thought he's a straight talker. I thought you would like him.
No, he's fakely humble, which is most famous people become fakely humble.
Oh, but that's different to being a straight talker. He's still a straight talker, right?
How do you be fakely humble?
Well, I mean, you can still be straight up about how you feel about the world, but then
he acts like he's not.
I'm not as famous as I am. I think he knows he's successful and famous and blah blah blah. Of course, he knows he's good at what he does, but I don't think he's like fake.
No, he's not fake like that. But it's still. If you say anything about him, they're all like, "What does that mean?" Because comics have a tendency to have a chip on their shoulder.
Well,
I think they need a chip on their shoulder. So whatever you say to them.
During this podcast, you said something like, oh, well, I got no fucking pro. I don't get any, but I haven't got a following. That's not true. Like, you have got fans. You have got people who are very much into you. So you're being fakely fucking humble there. You're being self-deprecating, and it's not true.
No, but it plays out here, don't it?
No, but compared to other people.
I just want to be popular
I
just
hate when Bill Burr does it. When I do it, it's just
if I was on Bill Burr's level, I wouldn't be fakely humble. I'd be like, I'm the king of everything.
Like, that's part of your shtick.
No, because I was told to be humble all the time in the church.
By who? Kendrick Lamar?
I hate being humble. I like being the opposite.
What was that accent? At the end there, you went all like...
Opposite.
You are fucking a Latin guy, aren't you? You just went, Latino opposite.
Well,
where the fuck are you from? Where are you actually from in the States?
From Chicago, which Kevin Brennan says he's from Chicago, then he says he's from Philly too. Which one is it? Which one is it?
I was born in Chicago, but I mostly grew up in Philadelphia.
What happened?
North side.
All the gang activity got too hot for you.
Yeah.
you had to move back.
I'm from the North Side.
No, you're not.
I am.
From what hospital?
Swedish Covenant.
Okay, whatever. Anyway, I shouldn't even be doing this podcast. We used to live in Evanston and the Wilmette. Anyway, so the point is that I'm just saying. I'm saying even comics. My new podcast partner.
Fancy.
My new podcast partner is better because he's not a comic, so he doesn't get defensive.
Right, is this the blind guy?
Yeah.
By the way, we didn't really get into him. What is he?
No, can I just get my point about comics? No matter what you say about comics, when Bill Burr had him on my show, I asked him why. I said, "Are you really still this angry? I mean, you're selling out like arenas. Like, you're really angry?" And he's like, he got mad at that. If you say, no matter what you say about comics, they get defensive because I guess it's just part of the job. You have a tendency to be like, you have to fight back. But it's after a while. So even now, you won't even let me finish because you got to make your point. So my point is, comics are annoying. And the end. So I'd rather just deal with.
I'm glad we took a step back.
So then, isn't he so lovable?
So even when Neil started doing comedy, I'm like, wow, Neil's turned into a dick. And Neil's probably like, well, no, I got a lot of opinions. I like to shove them down people's throats. And that's what every comic thinks they have to do because they got up on stage. I got to like shove it down people's throat. You got to be very aggressive. And then after a while, you're like, it's just tired. Like everybody, it's tiring as a
why don't you give up
podcaster.
comedy if it's so fucking upsetting to you? Why don't you give up comedy if it's so upsetting to you? Retire.
I just turned down a spot tonight in Van Nuys.
That's not giving up comedy.
So it's not like I jump at every spot.
That's avoiding
Why would
doing
you
a show.
She asked me to go to the Comedy Store. I talked to Joey Diaz last night. He goes, "You doing spots tonight?" I go, "No." And then I felt bad because it's Saturday night, but like I do a lot of spots. It's got me nowhere. So what's the point? And also, it's also like I'm not a fan of comedy like I used to be. Like once I knew Lenny and Neil, and they did stand up, and they think they're good stand ups. I'm like, anyone can do stand up. Like the difference.
That's not true. That's not fucking true.
It's not fucking true. You want me to fucking walk out, you piece of shit? It's totally fucking true. Can anybody write a song?
You to calm down a little bit, because you're gonna have a fucking
my
stroke.
son
You are
is
gonna have a
funny.
stroke.
My son is funny.
Have a breath.
My son can't write a song.
No, I understand that. Yeah.
So it's writing a song, writing music.
That's your son. Like the likelihood he has.
No,
that
I'm
kind of
saying
creative talent is going to be slim to none.
I'm
right?
saying anybody can put words together to do a comedy bit. Anybody can.
Doesn't mean it's going to be good though. Comedy is not about.
No, anybody can. If they're doing it long enough, they're going to come up with something that works.
That's a dopey fucking comment. That's like going, well, anyone can do anything. I can play piano going bong bong bong.
It doesn't mean they're going to be good at it. Anyone can do it.
All right, jump to the defense of your
anyone
fucking
can
boyfriend.
do stand up. Anyone can do stand up. It's a fact. Anyone can do stand up.
Badly. Anyone can do it badly.
No, every comic that you deal with, every city, they think they're good
teach it in
stand up.
college now. There's like comedy
Anyone
courses
can do stand up.
And
It's not complicated. It's not complicated. Look at the best comics. It's not complicated. It's fucking Louie CK. It's not brain. It's like you just put words together, and then you have a punchline and a Jiminy.
And then Jiminy.
It's not complicated. Anyone can do it. If Neil can do it, if Lenny Marcus can do it, anybody can do stand-up comedy.
So that's the point that we wanted to bring it around to.
No, that's the barometer.
Why do you hate Neil so much? What happened between you and him when you were fucking?
I don't hate him. I'm just stating facts. I'm stating facts. No, I hate you because you won't let me fucking make my point.
Just because you just shout for the
guy's a fucking fill-in host, and he think he's fucking Johnny Carson on a Friday.
I'm so happy you're here. I love seeing your angry red face.
I'm gonna have to walk home. I'm so agitated.
You should. Take a swing at me. Do a Martinez.
40-minute
and swing
Uber.
at me.
Yeah, I might take a swing. I'd flip the table, except I think it's bolted down.
Oh, if I thought you had the upper body strength to flip this table, I'd be worried.
I did run today.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Where'd you run?
Yeah.
Away from your
Outside?
fucking
Like a
problems.
white
Yeah,
woman?
outside. I
Away
almost
from
took
your
my shirt
problems.
off. I was so hot, I almost took my shirt off, but then people would start honking their horn.
Text me your location.
Yeah. Kevin, when are you going to stop? I don't know. You're going to have an
Stop
aneurysm.
what?
Stop being himself. Why would you want him to stop?
First of all, it's
He's amazing.
It's
While we're on
stress
the matter,
relief. Yelling is stress relief.
It's
Why did
really because you're going to die young, like younger than you could
I just
possibly.
wanna-
He's
I just
done with
wanna-
his young years. He
I just
would have
wanna-
died already if that was
he's
true.
in his twilight years
I
already.
just want to
is that what you're
outlive
saying?
Artie Lang. That's all.
I'm seriously. I'm really worried that you're going to fucking.
Who's
die.
older?
Me or Artie?
Yeah.
Me.
You're
Artie
older
just
than Artie
turned
Lang,
See,
are
you already won.
Huh?
Wow. I didn't
No,
realize
yeah,
he was
I'm
only
way older
50.
than Artie.
But he's
So-
gonna. I think he'll live forever.
Not forever.
Yeah.
He seems
Thank you, Mary Poppins.
indestructible.
So why do you
No.
hate my accent? This is
No,
like
it's so
the
phony.
laziest
It's
joke.
so-
You're
It's so
such a lazy
phony.
comic.
It's totally fake.
Talk like
This
us.
is a fake accent.
Yeah.
This is a fake accent.
Yeah.
Where am I really from?
Just talk like everybody else. It can't be that complicated.
Unbelievable. If I talk like you, this podcast would just be two fucking grizzled, miserable old cunts screaming at each other.
How many times are you gonna? Did you pay him to say grizzled?
Yeah. We are sponsored by Grizzle Crisps.
Grizzled meat.
Check them out. Fantastically delicious.
No, I don't have. I'm just saying. Screaming's fun.
That's what listening to you on a
Screaming's
podcast
fun.
is
I like
like.
to make my point. I can't scream on stage because I follow these cucks.
All right.
That are totally kissing up to the audience. That's another thing. You follow enough comics, and then you realize every comic's trying to be so likable that it just makes you sick to your
No,
stomach.
that's not true. That's bullshit.
that's why
There's
you're
plenty
so
of comics who are not
refreshing.
trying to be likable.
No, even when
I
they're
think
not
they're the
trying to be,
ones.
they're
Name
still
some-
trying to be likable. They're still trying to be their most appealing.
Well, then where's the happy point, Esther? How the fuck are you meant
Who's
to?
looking for a happy point? I'm just making points, and you're like, "Where's the happy point?"
It's not good
I'm
to be
looking for a
happy.
fucking-
Then
I'm
you
trying to
stop
keep the
being
convers-
funny once you're happy.
No, there's nothing authentic.
And money buys
It's
happiness.
It's
That's
Bill
why
Burr.
when people make money, they stop being funny.
It's
You
Bill
think
Burr
people with
authentic?
money are more happy?
Yes.
Then
It's
you've obviously never been rich. That's fucking stupid. I think like a lot of people who
No,
are
rich people
incredibly
are
wealthy.
happier. Rich-
Oh,
Yes,
really?
rich people can buy
Really?
happiness.
No, they have like comfort and ease without day-to-day stresses. But
Yeah,
then they have
that's
this
why-
fucking glaring hole that, now I got money, and guess what? It still didn't fill the fucking void that I felt the entire time I'm on stage shitting on life because that's what I feel I
Okay,
can
but
do.
you say that, but
to
you
validate
never had a
myself.
lot of money.
I
so-
did back in England, yeah, and I was fucking
Yeah, then
miserable.
you went to
Like, came over here and
you went
gave
to
it all to
currency
the
Yeah,
Americans.
exchange,
maybe
and
you
then
should
you're
go
poor.
back to
Okay, well,
England.
maybe you should fuck off to Florida.
What happened to your money?
Huh? Oh, I spent it.
On what?
And rent in New
Well,
York?
over a period of
Massages,
time,
hand jobs.
cocaine and hookers at some point, and then I spent a lot of it on green cards, visas.
Well, you didn't have a lot.
Insurance.
If you
No, not
how many
millions.
how
not
many
millions,
hookers
not
have you
millions.
fucked?
No, I have never fucked a hooker. I've had my jerk.
You just said hookers.
All right, well, I was lying. I was just trying to be likable. I was just trying to be liked.
He really was.
I was really just trying to be,
How
part of the
hookers
miserable
have
guys.
you fucked, Kevin?
None.
None?
Because I come too quick. Anyway, to be
You should
thousands.
get a discount.
I should, right?
Yeah.
They say
So
you
you
want
think-
15 minutes?
How fast do you come?
You think if you get successful and you start making lots of money, Esther, you're going to be happy all of a
Listen,
sudden?
it's
you're
not.
gonna be fun
It's,
anymore.
no one's.
I know that.
My
Well,
point is,
I
people
know
aren't
that.
The thing
authentic.
is, people are always funnier at the beginning of their careers, I feel like. And then they start making money and it changes them.
Yeah, they're not hungry.
Yeah, exactly. The starving years
Look at
are
Rolling. Look at the Rolling
produce
Stones.
your best work.
Really?
Yeah. Same with bands. Exactly. The
Look at
Rolling Stones.
when they were
started,
hungry. Once they
made it.
then it was all shit, as you would say. How you say shit?
Shit.
Shit.
Oh, now he cleaned it up.
Shit.
To fuck with
That's
me.
what I say. Shit.
My point is, comedians are not authentic, and comedy's not authentic, and it's easy to do. I mean, it's not easy to do very well, but it's easy to. Anyone can do stand-up
All right, so what's the
comedy.
point of either being involved in doing it or people going to watch it then if it's all inauthentic and dog shit?
People like it, but people like a lot of dumb shit.
I think people go and see good comics because it's more authentic than the general conversation.
Bill
that
Burr,
fucking normies have with each other all the time.
multi-millionaire, being mad on stage, that's authentic. It's a total act. It's a complete fucking act. He's not mad. He's pretending he's mad because the fans are fucking idiots. And they think, oh my God, he's mad like us.
You're
He's not
mad.
mad like you. The guy's a fucking, every picture I see, he's fucking smiling fucking ear to ear.
So what you're saying is the only way to be a decent comic is to be so focused on career suicide like you are that you're always
Career suicide.
that you're always fucking angry. Because
No, I'm
that
saying
way
I'm
you're gonna be poor and angry
authentic.
the
I'm
rest of your life.
authentic.
He's
That's why people
funny
like my
when he's angry,
podcast.
so why you?
People
what's
like
your
my
problem?
podcast.
Huh?
People
What's your problem? He's funny when he's angry.
People like my podcast
I'm not being
because they
serious.
know
It's
I'm
a fucking
authentic.
podcast, Esther. Jesus Christ.
People
Smoke a
know.
spliff,
People
fucking
know.
catch
People
up.
know I'm
Jesus Christ.
authentic because I'm legitimately pissed.
I don't think you're authentic all the time. That's bullshit.
Not-
There's
yeah, I'm
plenty of times when
authentic.
you're trying to be all like, oh, I'm fucking angry about the world. I'm fucking.
He
and
is
you know what,
authentic.
fucking
Shut
blah,
up.
Blah, 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 blah. And then I fucking say something to you and you have a little smile and I know that I've called you
little
out.
smile?
Yeah, just always
That's
a little
all
smile.
little.
That's all you
He
can do.
does not smile.
Just, oh no, I've
That's
made him
his
smile.
whole
Not
appeal.
for you, he doesn't smile. That's why, because he's trying to play it cool so you can like still be attracted to him. He smiles for me all the
God.
time because he's not interested in the fuck. That's why. He
No,
doesn't want
it's not that. It's
Nah,
just that
I break you sometimes
No,
on
that
your
accent.
podcast.
That is stupid accent.
That's the only reason people like seeing me appear on your podcast because I'm the only one who can make you crack a fucking smile every now and then. They fucking love it. You
I haven't
drop the
seen him
facade.
smile since
Well,
we started.
Okay. Well, there you go.
Yeah, I haven't seen it either.
You haven't been
Yeah.
looking into his eyes.
Don't
Enough.
look into my eyes.
Look straight
You
into
don't,
his
you're
eyes.
not ready for
Look directly
that.
into his
You're not
eyes.
ready for that.
I love it when he calls himself handsome.
Kevin,
I'm just for my age, I'm
You a handsome
very
guy?
good looking.
You look great.
No, I'm amazing.
You don't even have a bald spot, right? Turn around.
No, my kids can find it, but you got to be overhead. You got to stand up on a.
you're going to be squatting over his face to see
Esther,
it.
no, Esther's
It's
got to
coming.
stand on the table.
It's coming, yeah.
Like she's 10.
Shit. Well, then what? It seems like doing comedy is a fucking futile effort.
No, I'm
isn't
not
it?
saying. I'm not saying it's that. It's like everything, but it's like it's not. It's just not. It's just like when you.
What you're saying is that everyone else is
No, you don't
fucking
even let
fake
even
except
people
you.
finish. That's your problem. You don't
I
let
know,
people
'cause
finish.
You just say the same point over and over.
No, so I'm saying, if you gotta follow, every night you gotta follow these guys who are like desperately, want to be liked, or it's just so desperate. It's like an air of desperation following every comic, and after a while you just go like, I'd rather just fucking scream into a mic where white women aren't fucking giving me dirty looks. That's all. It's like I'm sick of it. I'm sick. Comedy sucks. Show business sucks, and that's it. The end. Goodbye. Thank you. Who pays me?
This is your shtick though. It's like
No, it's
you
not my
can't-
shtick.
Yeah,
It's-
it is. This is your character. This is your act. I'm like, and I
It's
think
not
that in
it's
itself.
not an
not a
act. That's
No,
character.
it is.
That's
It's
who he
100%
is.
an act as well.
No, it's not.
You're too
Totally
blinded by love, Esther. You can't see
Oh my
anything that's
God.
going
Isn't
on.
that who you are?
100%.
I don't think
Like,
it is.
don't-
Nah.
when you
Nah,
read-
he's
when you
not.
read that
He's
people-
here. Fuck off. That's who he is. He's here in
That
fucking
is who
Los
he
Angeles
is.
grabbing
Yeah,
some
to get away
sun
from
with
my
his wife
kids,
and
to
his
get away
kids.
from my kids.
Nah, you came out here with your fucking family to have or with your wife to
You're
have a
just
romantic,
jealous that
a romantic
you-
break. What am I
Because
jealous?
my
What
wife
am I
was gonna
jealous
li-
of?
my
Esther?
wife
What
was
am I-
gonna leave
You're
me.
not as funny as
What
Kevin.
am I
My
jealous
wife
of?
was going to leave me if I didn't fucking take her somewhere.
I just think this is an act. This is your act.
It's not
wish
an
it
act.
was
You're
an
so
act.
dumb.
I wish it was an
No,
act.
I'm not dumb.
Yes, you're retarded. How can that be an act? Look at him. This is
Look, I fucking fell on my hand today. Is that an act?
Yeah, probably prosthetics.
Holy shit.
Probably prosthetics.
Prosthetics.
It is an act. It's an act. Kevin likes running people.
Oh my god.
Kevin is basically what like the older incarnation of what young internet trolls are now. They basically come play. I'm so angry about all these things. Blah, 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 to get a response from people.
No, those internet people, young people, they get mad about stupid shit.
No, but they're not mad. Trolls are not mad.
Real
they pretend they're angry about shit. They go like, "Fuck you, I'm so blah 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 blah," and then they get a response from somebody who goes, "How dare you say that about me? That's so fucking wrong." And they go, "Ah, got you," and they get the dick a little hard. They feel like they have relevance. That's what Kevin does as a character, as a comedy character. His character is, I'm Kevin Brennan, and I'm angry about everything, and fuck everyone, and everyone's shit except me.
Have you ever watched Star Search when he lost to Dave Chappelle?
Why are you shaking? Are you nervous in front of him?
I'm cold.
Oh, okay.
And nervous.
It's quite warm in here, and a bit nervous.
No, I am cold.
Okay. And wait, you think I'm retarded and I don't understand comedy because what?
No, I said, did you ever watch him on Star Search with Dave Chappelle?
Who?
Kevin.
No.
He lost. And then he was like, and then he...
Way to bring back the fucking positive memories.
He was pissed, like visibly on camera. So I know it's not an act because he's been like pissed off for years.
Whatever, but now it's become part
That was like 30 years ago.
I was pissed because since I lost, I had to go back to New York and I had to help my girlfriend move.
Your Asian girlfriend?
No, she wasn't. Oh yeah, she was Asian. But if I would have won, I would have stayed another couple of days and she would have. When you
had an Asian girlfriend, did Asian guys give you shit for going out with their girls?
She was only half, so they gave me shit half the time.
Have you had white boyfriends?
Yeah.
And they get shit from other Asian guys?
Well, like they get dirty looks.
To who? You or to the guy?
One guy came up to me. I was dating an Asian girl one time in Queens, and we were just going to get some eat. Some guy asked some older white guy, he said, "Where'd you get her, in a magazine?"
Why do you think they're angry? Why do you think they're angry with them? Like,
because they're virgins.
If a fight breaks out, you're not going to be able to
because they think they own Asian women.
Expertise.
They think they own us, but now
they do a little bit though, right?
Now we're here.
Don't they own you a little bit? I've
been
to an Asian country and you're still pretty much owned.
Well, not here, not in the United States.
No, that's why. No, over here you own the tech industry through the husbands.
So yeah. So they get mad, you know. Like there's even like
Facebook
here in K-Town, like they do.
You're like the first ladies of tech industries, Asian women.
Exactly.
Every huge tech industry
Indian girls
is owned by and also fucking Japanese, Korean. You're Korean, right?
Yeah.
You know,
supposedly.
I've seen you selling your audio DVDs down in K-Town.
That's me.
Yeah.
That's why like these Asians get mad at me, but they can never find me because we all look alike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think you look that.
Yeah, but how about you?
Very
Jeff, what's your story now?
What do you want?
Are you dating people? You're obsessed with me. What are you dating?
I'm always
people?
obsessed with you, man.
And he wants to suck your dick. If you guys were stuck in the Poconos and it was a story night,
I'd eat him. I'd eat him for sustenance.
The show was canceled and
you
it
said
was
he's
snowing.
Fat. I'd eat that. I'd take
it's
advantage of
snowing
that.
for 16 inches. Would you?
But you're a big, sexy guy. What are you doing?
You guys are in the condo. Would you suck his dick?
Would I suck Kevin's dick? No, I would suck his dick.
Man, it's Sunday.
It sounds like you want to.
I'd eat him though. If we both died, I'd eat him and I'd.
It sounds like you want to be humiliated by him, like put a ball gag in your mouth.
People are obsessed.
Why are you playing out your fantasies on this fucking
People
podcast?
are obsessed with sex because
you would never be
it's
in my
immature.
fantasies.
People are obsessed with sex, but I don't even get it anymore.
It's really fun.
You're not that horny.
No, it's first of all, like people are like, oh, you want to cheat on your wife? First of all, I'm not even good in bed, so why would I'd be like, oh, I want to fucking spread my seed and just want to be like.
It's another way for you to spread the fucking misery, the abject misery you feel.
I'm saying.
Just by fucking disappointing women across the globe.
Yeah. No, but people always like, I want to get.
You're such a cunt. You know
it'd be like if I was a really shitty comic,
you got cool, Kevin.
If I was a really this is the guy who wants to book me for free. And
let's have
take it. Do the show. Because you do the show for free.
Hi, hello.
Hey, Kevin, how you doing? This is Billy Batts again.
Oh, hi. How you doing?
Good, brother. Hey, listen, when you talk to your wife, if you're able to make it out, I'll put you up first so you don't have to.
Oh, I can't wait for the spot.
Give me the phone. Billy, it's not even me. It's Jeff Leach.
Hey, get me on the show.
Hey, Billy. Sorry, it's not actually Kevin. It's his manager, Jeff Leach. Kevin unfortunately has a prior engagement.
Shut up. Give me the phone.
At a paid show.
You're in a back room.
At a paid show, and he said his exact words were, "Why would I go and do a show
Billy,
for
Kevin
free?"
doesn't want to do the show, but I'll do it.
Kevin has talked on this podcast quite extensively about the fact that he wants comics to be more honest and direct about what they feel in life. So at the beginning of this podcast, he mentioned that he had an offer of a comedy show in Van Nuys. I'm assuming that's your show?
Yeah.
Okay.
Give me
and
the
his exact
phone!
words were, "Why would I go and do comedy for free? What the fuck is that going to do for me?" That's his exact words. How do you feel about that, Billy?
I know you're bullshitting me.
No, I'm 100%. You can listen back to the podcast when it goes out on Comedy Pop-Up
Give it to
podcast
me.
on
Come on,
April
man.
16th.
Cool, but in the meantime, I'll just hand him the phone.
Oh, Billy's aggressive. Billy, now I know why he doesn't want to do the show. He's terrified of you. But he did say that.
Billy,
do you think
really
comics should be more grateful?
Do you know
for
who
spots?
Kevin Brennan is? You should really pay him at least $50
He
tonight.
said he can. He don't have the budget.
Hang on.
Well,
Kevin,
go in debt to have
Esther,
you on the
don't
show.
fu-
You're a
don't fuck
fucking
this up.
legend.
Don't fuck this up. Billy, listen. Kevin is a very successful comic. He does, he's a regular down at the Comedy Cellar in New York City, very famous venue. And I'm just trying to see, could we at least get some gas money for him? Maybe $20, just
Give
as
me
a
the
gesture.
phone. Give me the phone. Come on, man.
Billy,
I'll drive him there. So
He hung up.
Billy,
I didn't hang up. I want to talk to him.
as a gesture, just $20, just for gas money.
I could do that, but let me talk to him.
All right, there you go. See, I just got you $20 You're welcome, Kevin.
wow.
Billy, I'm doing a podcast. I'll call you when it's done, okay?
All right, cool.
All right.
I just got you $20. You're welcome. There you go. I'm fucking managing your career.
See, this is.
That's being honest. There's
See,
being
there's a
honest,
callback.
Kevin.
Now I
There's
don't
being
hate you
fucking
anymore
honest.
because you did a favor for my friend.
There's being fucking honest.
No, that's what. No, really,
I
what
still
it is.
hate you if it.
No,
makes
now
you feel
because
bad.
I didn't.
Good.
Now, that's the story. That's an LA story right there.
Actually, I don't hate you. That's by the way.
No, that's
a
an
lie.
LA story
We're
right
being honest.
there.
I don't hate you.
That's
an
an LA story right there. I didn't seem like I seemed like I didn't want to do it. So now he's like, oh, he must be pretty good, but he don't want to do it.
Really?
You act like
He sounded pretty pissed off.
No, he's pissed
No, he
because you were
didn't.
disrespecting him.
I
on the
wasn't
podcast.
Pissed off at
I
you.
responded.
Pissed off
I
at
just
you.
Because it's
repeated
obnoxious to
exactly what he
answer
said.
somebody-
Yeah,
somebody's
somebody
phone.
else's phone.
I just
Yeah.
said exactly what, like calling someone else's manager and just asking them questions. On
Yeah,
their
but I
phone.
was. Yeah, but
Get
he
fucked. You did
told
exactly
me.
the same thing on your podcast.
He told
Here's the
me to
deal.
call.
Here's the deal.
You
I
think
just
that was
said
manufactured
exactly
too? The Jimmy Martinez fight?
No. Jimmy was very angry.
So exactly, he is very angry all the time.
And I push his
He's not
buttons.
Jimmy Martinez.
I push his
No,
buttons.
you're.
I know you like pushing people's buttons. It's fun. for
Yeah,
you.
because it's easy with comics.
But you like it when it's under your control. Whereas like
No,
that
I'm not.
wasn't
I
in
don't.
your control.
I don't give a shit. The guy, I don't even know the guy. You could call the guy back and say
You gave him
Kevin's
your
still
number? You
talking
don't
shit
know
about
him?
you. No, I texted him. I
Oh.
don't give a shit. What's he gonna do? Give it out?
Do you do comedy
Maybe
for
I'll get
free
a
out here,
booking.
Esther? You do free shows?
Yeah, everything is free out here.
I know, it sucks. Well, actually, that's not true. The Improv pay. They pay. That's like venues.
What do they pay? $12.
Like $100 for a feature spot, whatever.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do. I got paid $100 at 3 of their venues.
But if you don't get
Brea
paid,
Improv.
you could always ask for the emails. Say, let me
What do you mean?
let me get the emails of the people who came to the
Really?
show. Yeah, and that's worth
They
money.
give you that shit.
Yeah.
Are they legally allowed
Well,
to do
I
that?
mean,
thought that's
like,
a data protection.
If they're
thing.
not going to pay,
You just say, give me your data.
give me your emails.
Give me your data.
That's sad.
Wow, I don't think they give
So
me.
you gotta.
maybe they
What are you
give
gonna do with the
emails.
email? Send them like.
I'm gonna email them this podcast and they'll listen to it.
And then what? I don't understand. You guys' fucking business plan. So
You're
so
gonna do
you're
like
gonna
mailing lists and stuff.
you get
Yeah.
the email and then
yeah,
what?
so
You're
you
gonna
can do a
email.
mailing list and be like, hey, I'm performing here, or check out my new
And then
comedy
sell
album.
them my shit, you know?
Send them
Do you
what?
still do the? You used to on your podcast what? Play with your pussy at the beginning or the end or something and
At
have
the
a
end.
climax.
Yeah.
Was it real?
Yep.
It was always real.
But people accuse me, or people email me. They're like, I just want to know, is this real? Because I would feel stupid because I'm jerking off with you.
Okay.
You know?
Thanks for the feedback, Dad. Well, do
And
you
you
actually
stop doing it?
Do you,
You stop
actually? Do you
doing
actually
it?
still do that?
I stopped doing it, but
Why?
because too many
You're
comedians
trying to move
were
more
listening.
into political comedy now.
No, too many comedians were listening,
Yeah. Okay.
and I didn't want it to like be all like awkward when I do shows.
Oh yeah, it's not awkward. You know,
Yeah.
it's definitely less awkward if you don't fucking play with your pussy at the end of every single podcast you do. Well, today
that
we're
was
actually going to
supposed
get
to be
Kevin
for
to
my
play with yours, so it's going to be a dream come true. Everyone's winning today.
Ugh.
Yeah, he's going to reluctantly. He's just going to put his hand down, his dirty, gammy, fucking bloody palm
I'll
on
be
the
eating
seat,
a
and you're
sandwich.
just going to
I'll
rub
be
up
eating a
against it.
sandwich with the other hand.
There you go. Why did you stop doing it then? Because you just thought
Because too many comedians were listening. I was
Oh,
like, this is not for
that's what you were worried about.
comedians. Yeah.
Okay.
Because, you know, when I go to work, I just want to go to work.
What do you like talking about on your podcast? What was it? Is it just you, or do you have guests on?
It's just me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's going on in the world of Esther
had
Koo
Kevin
that
on.
we should all know about?
Wait, you sit there and talk by yourself?
No. I mean, like, I don't have a co-host.
I
But
didn't
you,
say
but you have a guest.
But
You-
that's how this whole like Asian hatings on me thing happened is because me and Rosie Tran did a podcast
right.
and somebody asked me like how
Sorry, Rosie Chan.
Rosie Tran.
Tran. Sorry, I thought it was another Asian comment. I didn't hear. Honestly, don't know.
Somebody was like, "How do I get an Asian girlfriend?" And I just answered their question. I'm like, "Just clean your nails, like take care of your body hair. Like we're into super, being super clean and hygienic."
Yeah.
And that's when people flipped out and was like, "Yo, what the fuck?" She's like encouraging the fetishization of Asian women.
Which is fucking dope.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm just being me.
But
I'm not like
everyone's a fetish to the other race. Like everyone's a fetish to the other race in a lot of ways.
You're a fetish to some women.
But black chicks in LA love me for some reason. I get loads of matches on fucking dating apps with black women. Probably because they're like, oh, big white dude. Like, yeah, I'm into that. It's something new, maybe.
No, because they were probably obese, and since you're big, there won't be such a problem with that.
You're right. I'm super. Only fat women like me, Kev. It's pretty depressing. But I think that everyone's a fetish. Like, I've
No, fat black women like a big dude. It's because then when you grab their foot, you have big hands, right?
So
when you grab their big
I have to match
ass,
them. I have to like them as well. And I'm not really into like a big bone girl. That's not my thing. I don't like fat
maybe they
women.
don't.
In fact, I'm pretty depressed about the obesity in this country. It's fucking awful.
And it makes
I got
you
in trouble.
depressed.
I made a joke on
It's
Twitter.
difficult to navigate airports.
I made a
There's too
joke
many
on
fat
Twitter and I
people.
got in trouble. I got some hatred, but different, just from fat people and just.
What did you say about
SJWs.
fat people?
I was in a place and I walked past the pedicure place, a manicure pedicure place, and there was a gigantic fat woman in there, and I saw it was like $180 for the fucking package, whatever she was buying, and I took a photo at the back so you couldn't see who it was, but it was obviously her picking out nail stuff, and I went, question, why do morbidly obese people pay $180 for a mani-pedi that's like putting chrome rims on a garbage truck? And people got really upset about it. About 6 people. But they're very resilient,
Fat
6
people?
people.
Garbage
Fat people got
truck.
mad?
Yeah. It's like
Ugly
putting chrome
people
rims on a
never
garbage
get
truck.
mad.
It's basically like dressing up like a fucking
No, we got it.
horrendous
Lipstick
shell.
on a pig. Yeah, but maybe they're offended you call it, you compare them to a garbage truck.
But I feel like you are. If you put garbage in your body all day to the point where you're morbidly obese, then you are a fucking physical garbage
it's a
truck.
metaphor.
Yeah, there was levels, there was layers, Kevin. But people get upset. They get upset about everything. There's someone who's offended about everything.
Yeah, that's
these
why
days.
that's why Twitter's getting to be out of control. I just put up pictures.
Of what?
Just happy things, sunsets, cotton candy
I wish
machine.
That was a great smile.
I wish that was your Twitter account. That would be the most amazing.
You should post
change
pictures
of
of you like in the 80s from the 90s.
In the 80s.
This is why we should have had a video. Did you see the series of faces that went across his face?
Yeah, he was
Pictures
doing
of
the
80s,
poses. He was practicing
pictures
his
of
fucking
80s from
blue
the
steel.
90s.
We want to see, pictures of you back when you were buff and skinny.
I was never buff.
I mean skinny.
First of all, I'm as thin now as I was then, you stupid twat.
What else do you talk about in your podcast?
No, what do you talk about? We're not. It's interrogation.
Well, I'm meant to be the fucking guest host,
I
so
talk
I'm
about
trying to find out more
Shark
about
Tank.
you. I'm sorry,
No, you
I'm
did that-
focusing the attention on
No,
you
you're
and
on
Esther
Twitter
as
doing
guests
that thing.
and trying to at least bring Esther into the fucking conversation more often because you keep shouting over everyone.
you do all those games. You are a
I do
gamer,
lots of stuff.
right?
Yeah, I do play video games.
And then
yeah.
mostly to pick
I
up
do a
young
podcast called
boys.
the Savage Snowflake Podcast.
But you do that to pick up young boys.
What do you mean?
Isn't that why you do that gaming thing on
I don't
Twitter?
need to do that. I could just walk down the street. They'd be on me like a fucking, like something on something they love.
But isn't it easier to just
Like a fly on shit.
But
yeah,
isn't,
his biggest credit is Chris Hansen.
isn't it easier to
Who's
just
Chris
do it
Hansen?
that the way you're doing it online?
So I didn't understand your joke.
That
Explain it.
show where
Amazon?
he goes and they catch people preying on teenagers.
Oh, to catch a predator.
To catch a predator.
And what? He's the host.
I said that's your biggest credit.
Oh, that's a great joke. Carry on.
Well, the explanation helps.
Wonderful, yeah. No, I don't know. I do a podcast called the Savage Snowflake Podcast, which is me talking very honestly about the world. This is my outlook, and this is the whole podcast, is that I'm a left-wing, liberal-ish guy, and what's going on right now, I'm fucking depressed by how liberals are acting in the world, and I'm depressed by overtly fucking fuckboys on the alt-right side as well. But I think the world's crazy. I think everyone's fucking crazy now. So it's like, I'm a liberal guy, but I fucking hate SJWs. I hate overt political correctness. And I'm trying to find, I think there's more decent people in the middle these days. I'm becoming more and more centrist.
Where do you live?
Where do I live? In
Yeah.
Los Angeles. You know that. I live in Hollywood.
No, but where do you live?
Oh, Hollywood now.
Hollywood?
Yeah.
Maybe that's part of the problem, though, because it's crazy
No, it's
over
just
there.
cheaper. I had to leave my other place. I Airbnb'd out my apartment and I got fucking kicked out 3 days.
For what?
I Airbnb'd out my apartment
Why'd you do that?
because I didn't know it was against the lease. I wanted to make some money, Kevin.
You were trying to get away with it.
We're not living on comedy selling money.
Where were you living?
These Australians, they're always so...
I was in Venice.
They're always criminals.
It's really funny coming from a Japanese girl.
So what did Neil thing pay you? His commercial?
Yeah.
You did a commercial with him?
Yeah. Did a TV commercial, yeah.
No.
Yeah, for
Are
Kia,
you in the commercial?
Yeah, I'm in it a lot.
Yeah,
Somebody put you on camera?
Sorry?
Somebody put you on camera?
Yeah.
He almost stole the commercial from
really?
Neil, but that's like stealing candy
I
from
didn't
a
steal
baby.
anything.
Oh,
he wrote it.
no
He wrote
way.
It.
He wrote it. You could tell.
He wrote it.
Because it was very
I
flat.
didn't steal anything. I just performed the part I was
It's
given.
very flat. It would basically be like if a commercial was written by the kids of the executives who run the advertising.
You don't rate your
agency.
brother's commercial writing skills.
No, it was just Neil, because Neil always wants to take credit for how brilliant it is, but it wasn't a brilliant commercial. I watched it against my will.
Did you like my performance?
I always love your performance because I think you're a natural, gifted.
What was the
performer.
commercial for?
But I think he's got mental problems.
Who, me or
definitely.
Yeah, you have mental problems.
Like what?
You're just
Delusions of grandeur.
and you're combative. You're very combative.
I'm not delusions and grandeur. I don't have any. I loathe myself. I talk about that quite fucking.
But you're
regularly.
combative. You're too
This
combative.
is because you don't know me. You say comments that you don't fucking know what you're talking about.
I'm just throwing shit out.
Yeah, I know.
You're
None of
combative.
it's
You're
sticking,
too
man.
combative.
I am very combative. Yeah.
And you try to hide
That's
it.
because I'm hypersensitive.
Okay, well, that's what I'm saying. That's my point. Well, all comics think they're hypersensitive because they're such artists, and then they.
No, I'm
but you
hypersensitive.
can't. It's hard to deal with because they're hypersensitive about everything. They think that as comics they have to be hypersensitive.
But you are as well.
Yeah, but I'm just that way. But most comics, they become comics. Most comics
get a
become
pass.
comics.
I'm just doing a Kevin Brennan.
No, most comics are like
I'm
they're
just
like
trying to do your
they're like
shit.
I gotta be hypersensitive. Any critique, I could be like, that guy's a fucking ass. It's like you can't.
No, it's
comics
because anyone who wants to
comics
fucking
don't-
perform in front of a room full of strangers as their career is insecure as fuck. Of course they are. That's part of the parcel.
It's not that simple. I'm just saying comics are very they think they got to be hypersensitive. They're difficult to deal
I
with.
wish I wasn't, man. I'd rather be able to sit around a table and have like shit thrown at me constantly and just be like, yeah.
Yeah, it
And
would be better.
literally not-
It would be better.
amazing.
Yeah,
amazing.
So I would work on that if I were you.
I am. I'm working on it regularly. That's why I'm doing this podcast.
Are you in
with
therapy too?
No, I don't do therapy.
Yeah, well, maybe you should.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I would love to be your therapist.
Do you have a therapist, Esther?
I do.
How often do you see him?
I mean, I haven't seen her since a year ago.
Okay. Things have been going.
This is like talking to retards.
Things have
I
been
swear to
going
God.
great,
Can we
have they?
call this talking to retards?
Things have been going great.
Well, I mean, I called her when my mom died,
Oh, when was that?
and I was worried that because my therapist is super old. I was worried.
Did your mum die proud of you, or was she kind of disappointed in who you are?
No, she was proud of me. Like she admired.
That's another
me.
thing comics do. They put each other down. It's like that's supposed to be funny because they.
I'm not putting it down. I'm
when they-
asking more from a
No, when they deal
cultural
with the audience, they always have a tendency to put audience members down. So they do that with each other. They think it's funny. It's just tired. It's tired. Like her putting you,
You
down.
realize how
she
fucking
putting her down.
the hypocrisy of what you're saying.
Yeah, but I'm the real deal. Everybody else is just like this. This like, I guess I should be like this. I guess I should be like this because that's how everybody is. So I got to be. It's like
No, but
it's
you're just the
tired.
best at it.
Yeah, I'm the best at it.
Wait, you're saying? Well, I just got shown a sign that said 1 hour. Do you mean like we've hit our 1 hour and that's it, or do you want another fucking hour of this? Oh, thank God
just
for
got
that.
the light.
Jesus Christ, we just got the light. All right. No rush. Yeah, I don't know. Well, we should. I mean, yeah.
I'm saying my own experience.
Yeah.
When I started doing podcasting, I don't really deal with
You see a
comics so
therapist?
much.
You see a therapist?
When I started,
He used to, and then she would laugh at everything he said.
when I started.
So you are hilarious. You're hilarious.
When I started doing podcasts, I realized how fucking just difficult comics were to deal with. That's why I started side with bookers and they're just annoying people, and they're like little fucking children, and it's annoying. So that's my podcast partner is not a comic.
He's a blind dude.
He's blind. He's
We
an
don't know
alcoholic, but he's not a comic. I'd rather deal with a blind alcoholic than
And he
a
wants
regular
to fuck
comic.
his wife.
But he's funny. He's still a funny guy.
Yeah, he does a lot of puns. I'm not a fan of puns normally, but he's pretty good at them.
But it gives you a target
No,
to
that's
put
true.
down.
What, you want to put him down? You don't put him
No,
down.
because he's
just
a
talks
clown.
like a real
He's
guy.
a
He just talks like a
clown.
real. He's the guy at the end of the bar who just
Yeah,
fucking
he's the
cracks
guy,
wise.
and everybody thinks he should be a comic, but he
Yeah,
really
yeah.
shouldn't because he can't do. He just likes to
Well,
do
he can't
puns.
read the fucking jokes for a start.
No, but he likes to make puns. He likes to be the life of the party, but he's not
Yeah.
really like, funny like that. But he makes me laugh sometimes. But again, he's not a comic. I think that's the most important thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like comics and white women are
I know
really on my
comics
shit
are
list.
annoying. Like I never lived with a comedian.
Is there a comic that you
Some
really love
people-
hanging out with with though?
A comedian?
Someone that you really love. You go, actually, I could just sit and hang out with that. Other than Kevin, obviously, that you really enjoy the company of.
Yeah.
Who?
Lots of people.
All right, just one. That's what I need. One person you genuinely like their company and they're a professional comedian.
Like at comedy clubs, you know, like I'll
Nah,
go
see, that's
have
different
I'll
because
have a
everyone's
joint with
fucking.
them.
I hate that shit. I hate that like everyone trying to outdo each other. I'm on with you on this shit. I can't fucking stand comics sitting around a table trying to outdo each other. It drives me insane. But someone that you can fucking hang out.
No, I'm friends with a lot of non-comedians. Like I like my musician friends because they're not trying to one up each other. We just have a good time.
All right, so no comedians then.
Yeah.
You got any comics you actually like? You could sit down with and just fucking enjoy their company.
Yeah, but they're dead now, you know. So
So you just go and stand by their gravestones and just.
When do you think you'll die, Kevin?
I don't know. Fingers crossed.
I told
I bought a
Chappelle that you
10-year
have skin
Make sure to
cancer to
donate.
try to get him to do your show.
He's a piece of shit.
Who?
Chappelle.
Oh really?
917.
Not a fan.
Next time I'm on, I'll give the next 3 tickets.
I was gonna say yeah, we should put it over 3 installments.
No,
All right,
do it over 7.
over 7 installments.
Yeah.
Okay.
Watch the numbers. here.
Why? Why 7?
Because there's 7 numbers, so give out 1 digit at a time out
Yeah,
of
but
order.
By the time we gave out 6,
Wait, but it's a
everyone
cell
would
phone
try
number,
all the
right?
different numbers.
Oh.
Because there'd only be 10 options left.
Okay, so there'll be 6 weeks.
Wait, aren't there 10 numbers in a cell phone number?
No, I already gave
Oh my God, you're
917.
retarded.
So
Oh, you
only
already gave
7
3,
left.
so
End the show
7 more.
already.
Are you high?
Not yet.
Are you high?
You got any weeds?
Yes.
You got any weeds?
Wait, and
got
you
some Jack
smoke? You
Herrera.
smoke a lot
What's
of
that?
weed?
Is that weed?
It's
Jeff,
an
you smoke a
amazing
lot of weed?
sativa
Not really,
that
but I
gets
like
you,
smoking it when people-
It's like an upper.
Oh yeah? Can I
Yeah.
smoke some weed with you?
Sure.
All right, let's do that.
So,
Let's
Kevin,
blow,
you wanna
let's
get-
blow
you
it
wanna
in
get high?
Kevin's face.
You want to get high before you
No.
go back to your wife?
no.
Give that sweet
I don't.
fucking
I don't
kush
have a
stick.
good personality when I'm high.
So where's the show in Van Nuys?
We're gonna wrap this up.
I don't think I can.
We're
do
gonna,
it.
we're gonna wrap. We're gonna wrap this
No, but
up.
it's typical. It's typical California where you say you can't do it. They're like, oh, this guy must be good.
No, say you'll do it, and then I'll show up and take your spot. Please, please, please.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm just too tired. This
No,
took a
but I'll
lot.
do
This took
it.
a lot out of me.
Please
I'll
open.
say,
How much
I'll
are you
say
gonna
I'm
sell
Kevin
your? How much
Brennan's-
are you gonna sell your
I'm Kevin
jewelry
Brennan's
for?
substitute.
You have to start off, and you have to start off with the printer joke as the first joke in the set, just to bring it full circle.
First of all, I don't even know why people do stand up anymore.
I know
Why do
what
do
you guys are
stand-up?
thinking.
Why do
I
you do
don't know.
stand
Is
up?
she
'cause
here to
fill a
fix my
fucking
printer?
void.
Yeah, because
Filling a
you got
void.
nothing else to do at night, right?
Nothing.
Maybe Lenny is not a human being. Maybe he's an artificial robot.
Maybe. And on that thought.
All right, so I'm at Kevin Brennan 666 on Twitter.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Misery Loves Company on iTunes, and you can
Also
all the
Burning
links.
Bridges as
all
well,
the links are on
Compound
my
Media.
Twitter. Compound Media. I'm Burning Bridges or at Burning
Have
Brennan.
you got any dates? This
You
is
should
going out
watch.
on
You should
April-
watch
April
Kevin's
the- April
Comedy
the-
Central special. Have you ever seen that? The half hour. I
Oh,
was
it's
dying,
horrible.
Wait, is this the
dying
horrible.
laughing.
Wait, I've listened to the.
My half hour on Comedy Central is horrific.
It's on YouTube.
Oh,
Look it
I
up.
bought your album, whatever the album was.
Oh
the
yeah,
audio
that was
album.
not that. It's horrific. I would say if you
From
want
like 10 years ago. The same.
No,
jokes you do
my
at the
Comedy
moment.
Central thing. I would say if you like comedy, but you don't want to watch comedy anymore, watch that because that'll turn you sour to comedy. It was so bad, but it wasn't even my fault. My manager.
Cool. Esther, people can check out Coup and the Gang on, I'm assuming,
on
iTunes, SoundCloud,
Stitcher,
all that
blah,
shit.
blah, blah. You could go to
Stitcher.
coointhegang.com. I've
What's your-
got.
what's
So how do you end your shows now if you don't
Esther
jerk
Cuckoo.
off? How do you end your shows now if you don't jack it off?
Well, you can buy.
Are you a squirter?
You can buy digital orgasms.
That's another question everybody asks. Are you squirt?
Can you just let her plug her shit?
Are you a squirter?
Ah, the oppressive white man not letting the young Asian fucking.
You don't let
prostitute.
anybody talk.
That's why we get on.
At Esther Cuckoo
You're an
on
aggressive
Twitter
cunt.
Yeah, fucking say
and
shit.
Instagram. That's
Esther Cuckoo.
Esther Cuckoo on Twitter
That's
and Instagram.
KUKU, ladies and gentlemen. Any shows coming up? This is going out on April the 16th. Anything you want to plug? Show?
Yeah, I can't even play. It's so
April 20th to the 22nd, La Jolla Comedy Store,
There you go.
California, and
Yeah.
San Diego.
Go down there, laugh, show us some love.
I'm at a place called Funny Stop in Cayuga Falls.
That sounds awesome.
Sounds terrible.
It's where funny goes
I
to
don't, even,
start.
I don't even have yeah. Come see me. That's a good one.
What's the date of that? Do you know?
No, that's where funny comes to stop. So I'll fit right in.
There you go. And if you're out here in Los Angeles,
It's in Cayuga Falls, Ohio, which is outside of Akron. So you know I'm doing good.
there you go. Staying at
I'll
the
be in
best,
Vegas.
the best
April-
holiday.
April-
April
19th.
26th in Vegas, Rampart Casino.
April 19, 2021.
All right, I didn't need your whole fucking resume.
Who you at in the at what casino? You do like an Asian show?
No, it's me and Rachel Wolfson. We're Stoner Show.
Oh, she gave me a follow today. I liked one of her photos.
Oh,
She gave
I'll
me a
tell her to block
She
you before you send her
get
porno
fucked,
images of
get
old men.
Fucked. She
By
seems,
who, Kevin?
She seems funny and she's cute as well. I'm going to be, you can check out Savage Snowflake podcast on all good downloads. Obviously, make sure to keep supporting the Comedy Pop-Up podcast. I'll be performing here in California with your friend and brother, Neil Brennan, on the Neil Brennan and Friends show on April the 17th at West Side Comedy Theatre.
Can I get on that?
Yeah, you should. You should come down and do it. 28th.
Maybe I'll show up tomorrow. Do they do it
28th.
every Monday?
I'll be in Huntington Beach performing
You
for
should show up
Comedy
tomorrow.
Pop-Up LA in
Do
Huntington
it.
Beach. Their Comedy Pop-Up show
Does
at the
Neil
Rec
host
Room.
it? Neil host it?
And also follow me, Jeff Leach, on all social media, Instagram, Twitter, all that good stuff. Fucking
Does
hell,
Neil
that was
host
a
it?
That was tiring. I feel tired after this. This feels like a
Because you
family
talk too much. You
reunion.
didn't even let me talk. I fly all the way here, and I don't get a fucking word in edgewise.
You know what we should do? When you're editing this, can you go through and see how much Kevin shouts throughout the podcast time-wise versus how much I talk?
It's the
And
most
then can we
mellow I've
get-
ever been because
and
of
can
this
we get
weather. It's
official
so
timings.
It's like a seductress.
If you have the energy to do that, if we can get the exact timings of how long Kevin shouted versus me talking, I'd love to know what it was. I love you, Kevin. I think you're a wonderful, brilliant, acidic, cancerous cunt, and I enjoy seeing your face every time you're here. And
Are you
Esther,
going bald? Are
I
you
don't
going
hate you. I
bald?
think you're a wonderfully talented young
You're
lady.
going bald, aren't you?
You're just fucking irritating.
talking to Esther. You're going bald.
Guys, I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.